Meteorologist Mike Brookins and I here. I kind of matched that map, and like you said before, I don't know if that's a good thing today.
Yeah, you're wearing it well, but we don't like to see this on the map. This is probably the last day out of the next 7 days of the fair through Labor Day, the last day that I think we're going to have a weather alert, and that is because of not the heat that we had yesterday, but something that's going to bring in a much more refreshing air mass by 36 hours from now, thunderstorms with a cold front. Now today, let's watch the sky, especially between these hours, 2 and 6 o'clock in central New York. It's color-coded here yellow, as we just saw Abby wearing as well. That's just a low threat compared to the moderate, high, or likely threat for severe weather, with the highest threat being some high damaging winds. We saw them yesterday to the west and northwest of Onondaga County. Plenty of humidity in the air and that cold front, so it's the afternoon we're concerned, and a little bit after that from 3 to 8 p.m. we could have training of thunderstorms over the same area, so flash flooding could be a concern as well, with an inch or even more, maybe 2 inches or more in some of those strong thunderstorms. Not a guarantee where you are, but it's most likely we're going to have the thunderstorms in central New York, and there is that risk that 1 or 2 of them become severe, and I want to make sure everyone's prepared. You have your minimum rain gear ready, the umbrella, the poncho, and of course duck into a building if the thunder roars when you're out there at the fair. Keep safe. So the UV index today, because of the storminess that's going to be building in, it's on the low side, so the burn time is 60 minutes plus. Not really concerned with that. Although we will get a little partial sunshine early on. Really not that bad this morning. It is warm and humid already. We're in the upper 70s, dropping to the mid 70s to start the day, and then only going up from there as the breeze will be coming in out of the south and southwest in advance of the front. I can't rule out an isolated shower with the partial sunshine or even isolated thunderstorm here at noon, 1 o'clock, or 2 o'clock. The bulk of the activity mid to late afternoon will make about 84. I think these numbers are a little too cool, but the rain will begin to cool us because it could be on the heavy side with those gusts of wind or even the potential for ponding on the roadways, some poor drainage areas to see some flooding if you get those excessive rainfall amounts. So this is the prime time for that heavier rainfall, and then it starts to move off. So if you're going to the late evening concerts, it's a little bit drier. Spottier showers will be tapering. Still muggy. We'll have some patchy fog for tonight, and a couple more showers are likely tomorrow. One goes by pre-dawn, and then I think there'll be a couple more in the afternoon and especially the evening as the secondary cold front works through. Tomorrow we'll start off a little on the muggy side. That patchy fog burns off. The humidity levels are going to be going down. About 76 is our high temperature. Not really a lot of rain, but a couple of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm tomorrow. And then as the even cooler air crosses Lake Ontario, some lake enhancement or even lake effect rain showers or sprinkles around very early on Thursday before things dry out. So today 84, watch out for the storms this afternoon, early evening. A few showers, risk for a thunderstorm for tomorrow. That's not going to be severe. And then we go cool, that fallish feel with an early sprinkle, becoming mostly sunny late on Thursday, 70 and dropping into the 40s here to start Friday. But that's my pick day. Lots of sunshine. Enjoy 78. Delightful kickoff to the Labor Day weekend. Sunshine turning very warm on Saturday afternoon. A few showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. Labor Day should be dry for most of us. Abby?